Then I'll just load it back up.
He literally flew into that Jotun shop, but it did not matter. Did not matter.
Dang it.
I didn't realise that the jump, slam, punch, melee Titan with feedback fence was so OP.
Yeah.
I watch
Chaining lightning everywhere.
Leopard do
Yeah.
that, but with
Sent me flying as
Synthoceps.
well.
It is unfortunately very good.
Very good, very good.
Very good. Ooh, good. See, I'd be using something like that, but every time I use Thunder Crash, I waste it. I like hit a wall or a low bit of ceiling.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust myself in PvP with it.
Or I get someone that I'd be like right in the middle of the enemy team because I like killed 1 out of 3 and the rest of his mates are just hanging out there like, you've just finished your super and killed our friend. And I stopped using Fist of Havoc every time I kept getting shot out of it.
Oh, look,
Wither
feedback
Horde
fence.
feedback fence.
But a solar. What
Bitch
what use would you get on that?
It's probably
It's
just
still
melee protection
chains.
rather than
It's still
offensive.
changed lightning, I think. It's just
Yeah, but
you
like
gotta
if
be a
it's
bit closer.
Yeah, you
Only
have to be
have
very
one.
close. I mean, I'm not as scared of that. I should be able to shotgun them in the face before they punch me.
Yeah, if they're top tree solar and they're doing the like charged melee where they rush in at you, that would be useful.
Ooh.
We just
so
like
close to
that
die.
so they don't get them.
Nice. That's over their wall. Get out of here. Let's move on.
1 minute left, my friend.
We're capping. Making them push.
Oh, they're grenaded. Nice.
Ow. That grenade.
That was a really good grenade.
fake
If I didn't
one.
have Rift, we were dead.
Team
Yeah.
stands
Yeah.
tall. Take a moment to
Should you just stood with you two there?
Yeah, it's
But-
in the rift.
I didn't have my
Didn't
Rift
think
I
it
down
didn't
saved
when
my
realize you
grenade
put a
hit.
rift down either. Like you
I
know?
put it down after we got hit, so your reaction
Yes.
was totally fair.
I was like,
Kinda
oh, I'll get
down
out where I
one
can still
in
see
case
one
they
of
push
them.
through.
And unfortunately, because I was weak to the grenade, he shot me.
They've all gone that way. I'm gonna see if I can go behind.
Oh, no.
One of they've switched to Wither Horde.
Yeah, Hunter died. So you're not going to get Shatter Dive.
only one enemy is left.
I'm dead to solar, but
1 minute left, my friend.
they're using the same tree as you, Titan. Might go for the oh no, let me go for the res. I'd have gone back for the res though.
Opponents have been put in their place.
GG's,
Good
guys.
job.
We winning.
Your ally is back in the fight.
That guy had all the confidence.
Let us see what
Yeah.
you can do with a lead like this.
What a psychopath.
Intelligence can be misunderstood.
He's
Oh,
gone into
what?
mid.
Has he got explosive payload on that?
Stand alone.
Oh, he
Do
got
not
me.
give up.
He's coming shot back.
Your ally is
Oh
back
my.
in the fight.
I farmed chaos, I'm
Only
sorry.
one ally is left.
I farmed!
There.
Got
You
farmed.
lost this.
No.
Does not matter. Wins the next.
They didn't have my Jotun when I respawned. I wish I was expecting.
Yeah, no ammo.
No ammo.
Yeah, that's a change they
You
made.
are setting the pace. Very good.
Because
It
people.
wasn't even. No, it's the
ruined the
weapon I
game.
died with when I had it equipped. It changed weapon back to my kinetic, which was what was confusing me.
Oh, he just got away there. They might be pushing heavy.
They are. I'm watching it from the side.
Guardian down.
What? How did that not kill him? Direct Jotun shot! And he's not dead! Gentle, explain this
1 minute
madness.
left, my friend. Only
Oh,
one
no.
enemy is left.
It direct impacted, you said?
Yes.
Yes, A11!
Yes.
Yeah!
Your enemies are down.
The very best kill.
You are back in the fight.
Absolutely.
Direct Jotun impact, and he survived. I mean, that guy took it like a champ.
I can't explain it, but I've had that happen
Another
to me
round
too.
begins, and
I
your
just
team leads.
sometimes they're just better. I don't know.
That PvP skill deflects my Jotun shots.
They just flexed their pecs the right way and it bounced off. Like that's all I can tell you.
Guardian down.
How did I miss? Are you kidding me? Shotgun hunter's gonna come behind you. Very weak.
1
Rip
minute
shit.
left.
Ooh,
Oh,
what?
unlucky.
Guardian, it is
No.
you alone. Be brave. This one was for your end.
All of
Alright, I
my
need to not go
brothers.
that way. Every time I've
They
gone
do
around, he's
nothing.
beat me. Not winning that 1v1. His fracture is
You are
out shooting
in the
my
lead.
chaperone.
Don't
It's
slow
just
down.
pecs. Did you
Wow,
not hear?
Is that what it is?
Just
Flex
game of
the left.
pecs.
Flex the right.
I keep an eye on behind us.
Yeah, that hunter will come round.
Oh, I
Nice.
got you this time, didn't I?
Another one? Another one behind?
Only one.
Oh, we got
enemy
two
is
dead
left.
back
Just this
here.
guy.
Nice.
I'll watch these two if you guys want to push the cat point and the other guy.
1 minute left, my friend.
Guardian.
Oh, you have. It's in a rift with a shotgun.
Guardian.
Ooh, no, he's not.
You alone.
He's jumping on me.
Be brave.
Gentle, don't go on a grenade! No!
Oh, died.
Taking
No.
the lead. Let us fix
I thought I won it anyway until I saw the word tied.
No.
I didn't know there was a grenade behind me.
I just keep seeing him
You
back
are
it up, and I
setting
said,
the
ah,
pace.
Gentle.
Oh yeah, I don't want to push towards my opponent.
Oh,
I'm
no,
barely
definitely.
defeating.
No. Push! Full push.
The most Chad strap for the grenade behind your opponent.
There's
He's
one this
coming
way.
through with the shotgun, guys.
I ripped behind you.
Getting rushed by 2 shotguns.
Oh, Gentle, that hit you in the back of the head.
Oh, is that why everything got really orange?
Ah!
1 minute left, my friend.
Guardian down.
You stand alone. Do not
What are you
give
supposed
up.
to do?
Guardian down.
It's
Oh,
okay.
you almost had it.
Your team is full.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
Gentle
they still
got
have
it.
someone
Oh,
alive.
no.
Damn, I thought that was the last guy. I thought it was about to be round tied.
No.
No.
Got
You
him
are
mid.
tied. Crush their hopes.
Okay.
But on the plus side, you showed that storm trance for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I threw everything.
I should have backed
had.
up with you. I was trying to go and chaperone him in the face. Right, let's go.
Okay.
They were down a man already.
Yep. Like blight that. Okay.
Only one
Oh,
enemy is
goodness.
left.
He's yeah, he's in the mid.
Don't let him touch you.
Guardian down.
No,
1
how does
minute
that
left,
not
my
do
friend.
anything?
Only one ally
Is he
is
still in
left.
his
It's
super?
okay.
He's dead.
Damn.
He's dead.
Oh,
I
okay.
directed him with
Yeah.
Witherhoard and it killed him.
That's huge.
Oh, nice.
I meant to just put a
He had two
puddle down
secrets,
for
right?
him to take damage through, but he came at me faster than I thought and it hit him.
Match point. This is it.
I have an interesting question for you. Should I
Yes.
run? Should I be running like bubble?
If the capture point was deciding most of these, I would have said yes. However, it's not turning out that way, so no.
Chaos, I don't want to pop at the same time. So do you want to use your super or should I use mine?
You use it.
Oh no, I've wasted
Never
it.
mind.
It's okay.
Oh,
It is
I'm very
just
happy
you.
you at least both didn't pop.
Gentle.
because-
Until you have nothing left.
Run!
1 minute left, my friend. Your opponent
Chaos.
took the round.
Did we know they were
no
charged, or did they
supers.
get that like just this round?
he got it that round.
Okay,
Oh, dear.
that's okay.
Oh,
Final
So Chaos will be
showdown.
supering this
Oh,
turn.
nothing.
No!
you will.
I'm gonna get shot out. Yeah, you can't make me.
Flippin' will.
Just when you know they're
We lose, you haven't
downrange,
used your
pop in
super.
cover, and then just chase them down.
Alright, they're all right. Oh, one's rushing me with a shotgun.
Get on capture point. I'll defend it.
Ooh,
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Meh, meh.
no, you're not. No, you're not.
1 minute left, my
Nice.
friend.
That's a witty. It's an enemy
Only one
witty.
enemy is left.
That's what I thought.
Beautiful!
Do you know how long I can stay in my super when I'm stood on a sunspot?
Right, yeah, a long time.
I think
I'm
he
sure.
thought I was out and he rushed me.
New guardians.
I
could
would have
learn a
thought
lot.
that too. Yeah, that's an insane long time.
Yeah. I mean, if I throw hammers, obviously it drops, you know? But I didn't throw any hammers, I just sat there. Because I popped that way too early. I was thinking the capture point was capturable. I was like, just stand near me, guys.
I
then I
saw it
realized my
still needed.
mistake.
Yeah, I was like, I saw 6 seconds. I'm like, all right, she wants to sit there. I'm like, I'll leave her to it.
And then I jumped off when it started capturing. I was like, hang on a minute. Just sit here and then they'll push me and I'm in the middle of my super. Like, I got plenty left. Throw a hammer and then the last guy just needs to rush my Yukon shots.
I forgot they blinked out the barbecue.
Yeah. Do you keep thinking you're not loading in or something?
Because too many people quitting against 3 stacks, you know.
Oh, it's 3
Ah.
solo queues.
I
Okay, I
would
was
do that. Hey, I've done that twice. Once with you, once with another team.
by
And it
once,
didn't work
the
when I did
whole
it with
time.
you either. So, you know,
True.
it's only got me that winner once.
Welcome to the trials of Osiris.
Ooh.
Ah, Fractithist, A11's favorite.
Oh,
And a Shabby.
oh no.
Oh, that's gonna be a Thunder
Furious
Crasher.
of the Falling Star.
And
oh,
another
they're all running
Shabby.
Chappy.
This
Okay.
is, yeah, this is gonna be a lot of shotgunning coming
I'm
our
using
way.
that too.
Should I switch back?
They're gonna rush us, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's what they're built for.
Rush my Jotun shots.
To the face.
In the first.
The face.
Tell you what though, I
Your
just
ghost
feel like
cannot help you here.
we should
Look
give a
to your
shout out
fire
to
team to bring
Gentle's
down
like
your
very
opponent.
quick command edits. I'd have forgotten.
Oh.
By now. 100%.
Yeah.
They're going
easy,
on
just
the inside.
keep it
they're on
copied.
the
Yeah, I don't know why I'm surprised that they are using shotguns.
I'm blind. I'm not blind anymore.
Guardian down.
Only
I'm
one
dead,
enemy
but I
is
took
left.
someone with me.
You
It's
are
my
Oh,
alive.
how the frick
them
did you
run.
do that?
Guardian down.
One
Guy's
enemy
outranging
left,
me
my
with a
friend.
frickin'
Your
SMG.
ally is back in the fight.
It is like that, unfortunately.
Your ally is back
Watch
in
the
the
bodies.
fight. Opponent revived. Only one
The guy
enemy
got
is left.
farmed.
One's alive on my
I
body.
did indeed.
Oh.
Oh, I just grenaded myself by accident.
He's invisible. He's by heavy.
I'm dead.
No, you're not.
I should have been.
Let's see those
There's
neck
me
veins
sat on the
popping.
capture point, like, let's
Let
go!
us see what you can do with
Look
a
at our
lead like this.
KD! 3, 2, 1.
Beautiful.
Hey.
He's perfect. He's very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
You're
Near Invis Hunter somewhere?
Yeah, underneath, I think. Yeah.
Left side, A11?
Coming around, is he?
Yeah.
Only one enemy is left.
Okay.
It's one guy and he's not near his friends'
1
bodies.
minute left, my friend.
No.
It's on the point, I think, isn't he?
Yes. He's going around.
I'm gonna
11,
hold
sit
the
with
point.
me.
Oh!
point.
On me.
Just stay with
he's
me
running
with me on
around
point.
again. Yeah, just capture
He's
it.
gonna go for the res.
Opponent
That's okay.
revived.
We
We'll
should
just
have
win
this
this
before
way.
they get here.
Yeah.
Turn around.
We don't
no,
need to
just-
chase him.
yeah.
Grenades, punching,
Welcome to
bullets,
Trials Labs, bitch.
My heart is still racing.
We don't need to kill you to win.
You're in the lead. Let your opponents chase you all they want.
I like how my favorite Crucible mode is control, and yet I hate it when it's capture the point in Trials.
Well, it's
Alright,
definitely
one's gone left.
not the same vibe.
Oh, huge shot.
Very huge.
No, I missed him a second. Oh, he's very weak on my body. Oh, he's put a wall up. Oh, Chaos though.
I mean, he's dead. There's no way he's surviving a burn when he's that low on health.
I don't have any shotguns, so if they push, we are dead.
We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Just hold out. Just hold out.
Make them run.
Oh, you can't contest the mode when you're both on it.
This round is theirs, but you can win the next.
Ah.
Opponent
That
revive.
mode, capture point. It will be not progressing.
Yeah.
You are setting the pace. Very good.
It's special, but
It's
I
okay.
don't have any.
Heavy round.
Got to stop them getting heavy.
Yep.
Invis again to the left, I think.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like it.
Only
Chaos.
one
No
enemy is
gentle.
left. Geppetto, record this. Opponent revived. Only one enemy is left.
Nice.
1
Turn
minute
around.
left, my
Question
friend.
mark? Oh, no, never mind.
Wow!
Opponents have been put in their place.
He sounded so happy.
What was that?
That was
I see
joy.
a storm trance.
Let us see what you can do with a
No,
lead.
we've got to do
feeling it.
gentle.
I'm gonna bring
Get
the
shot
rain.
out of it? Excellent.
I hope not. Pop it when they, whilst they haven't got any. Got that. They're all going for the point. Huge.
Nice. We'll just sit on this while you,
Yeah, we're gonna stay here.
I've
1
lost
minute
them.
left, my friend.
Chaos,
Guardian down.
I'm dead.
Only one enemy is left.
Chat for that grenade.
Mm-hmm.
Your ally is back in the fight.
Let's go. Well played.
The
Good
opposing
super.
team is down. You are the
And
final
we captured
blow.
the point too.
Yay!
Give us all the points.
Your moment is here. Finish the fight strong.
If he did that second jump up and wasted that Jotun, he might not have died like he did the first time, you know, when he jumped up and failed to jump on fully.
We switch to a sniper now. Silly boy.
Only one enemy is left.
Wait, what? He's behind us, Gentle.
I see, I see.
Where is he?
I can only chase so hard though.
No, he's on capture point.
1 minute left, my friend.
He did.
Yay!
The match
The
is
thing-
yours.
He went on invis, but I'm like, I can see it. Like, you know, I'm viewing the capture point.
Nothing can
We have the
stop
trial
you.
seasonal challenge
When the
done finally.
darkness
I have
comes,
one
you will
seasonal
shoot
challenge
these
left.
pointy ships
I
right
if
out
I
of
got
the
mine or
sky.
not.
Ha!
I did.
And then, wow, that was a lot of. That's pretty
That's such
even
a funny
opponent
win.
killing.
Such a funny win dialogue.
Wait, what
What'd
did
you get?
He said the children of the city will point and laugh at them.
Oh, beautiful.
and I will
He's
tell
not
them
wrong.
it's mean.
No, it's me.
Now, children, just because they're bad doesn't mean you should point it out to them.
It's like, you humiliated them.
Oh, you're
The
allowed to
children
point
of
it
the
out
city will
because then
point
they
and laugh at
know
them.
that they got to improve. But you can't mock them for their failures,
Oh, that's
even
so
if it is hilarious.
Oh dear.
Oh,
We got
so
a new medal?
pretty.
Oh. Sick. Oh, I don't have a... No, I don't have the XP booster thing from you guys until we land.
No.
Oh,
Keep
this gives
getting
me
to
a
put
weapon.
bounties when I'm dead, but
Oh,
you
is that the
guys are pretty
trials
on the
one, is it?
res, so.
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
GLs.
Want
So I don't
20
have time
rounds?
anyway.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if I would have used my low literacy, I would have seen the Shaxx bounty said in mayhem and would not have picked it up.
Nah, I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, does it count like as us being on the destination from now?
Trials of Osiris.
Don't know. Don't
What was your
think so.
question? No, I couldn't retro.
Oh,
Fractal
shotgun grid skip.
fist,
That's basically
feedback.
my friend.
Basically. Lumina! You
Interesting.
think you're going to be a support person?
Sure.
This is a 2-stack. Okay, this also just disproved what I was told before. This Stadia person is a solo queue in here. Stadia is in the console pool.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
The proof is
You
right
have
there.
but one life. You
I mean, I don't
train
know what
here
you're on
to
about. I'm
stand
playing on
against the
PC.
dark.
Gentle.
Hold nothing back.
Yes, I noticed by your controller icon that you are on PC.
Oops, I just wasted my grenade. My bad.
LG, LG.
Ah! Ah! Everything hurts and I don't like
That was
it.
the most well-timed suppression grenade I've ever endured.
He's very... That hunter is very,
1
very weak.
minute left, my friend.
He's been moving here.
Oh! Gentle, I
Still
came
out
out for
there.
your rift just as it ran out.
I thought I not hit him!
Only
I was on
one
his head.
enemy is left.
Guardian down.
Oh, he's
One
invis.
ally is left.
Oh, he's weak!
You
No!
lost this round. Does
I'm just
not
saying,
matter.
I literally
Wins the next.
was in his face,
Opponent revived.
shotgun to it, and he took no damage.
Damn.
How?
I
You
feel
are
that.
behind, but you can still
might have been
When
the
that
Stadia
hunter
person.
like
The
did not
internet
die to
couldn't
my
figure it
rhythm
out.
shot, I was like, hang on a minute, what? Ow, I wasted both of those.
They've pushed the point.
Oh. Damn.
Only one
Oh,
ally
I
is left.
didn't know he was there.
He's in their hands now.
No!
Yeah, that Titan,
Don't let this slow
that
you down.
pushes is
Try
definitely gotta go.
Opponent revived. You are trailing. This is true. It only matters if you let it continue.
Okay.
Only one enemy is left.
There you
Yo!
go.
Guardian down.
Hunter's in the middle. Nice.
Yo!
Not
Your
anymore!
enemy is down.
He dead.
Your ally is
That's the
back in the
fastest
fight.
round of trials I've ever done, and I've thrown
Yeah,
at
I've got
trials
to try
before.
for that.
Your opponent celebrated the lead. Crush their party.
A11 slain!
No, just that round. Two of them stood in my lane. Hunter's pushing round.
Ooh, get away from that pool.
They're going for heavy. They've got heavy. Probably air apparent.
Swarm, actually.
Okay. Chaos.
Chaos killed the heavy.
1 minute left, my friend. Opponent revived.
With the horde, with the horde.
Only one
the
enemy
witty.
is left.
Thanks for shouting that out, I didn't even notice.
You are back in the fight.
Potentially farm
Alright.
gentle there, I'm not sure.
No, no.
Doing
Got
their
him.
place. Good job.
Ow. Oh man,
Teams are even. Break the tie, Guardian.
I'm not entirely sure what I am, man. Am I?
It's been a long time since it was down here. That Rushy Titan is thinking about it. Trying to
Oh,
keep him
gentle!
away.
No, I tried
yep.
going left and I walked into you.
Oh,
Only
Oh,
one
you got
enemy
him.
is left.
Nice.
Your ally is
Get
back in the
revenged by
fight.
teammate.
1 minute left, my friend.
oh my
I
dude.
love to
Yeah.
watch you win.
I love the wither hoarding the rares.
I mean, it's just I don't have to think about it. It's like I'll put this here and then I can leave.
Yeah.
Turn this lead into a
We've
victory.
got a bit of
Guardian.
time before they can get there
Nothing
then.
can stop you.
Going, one's coming left. Coming through mid.
Yep, that's the pushy Titan.
Yes.
Guardian down.
Whoa!
Only
Hunt,
one
shot,
ally is
hunter.
left.
Damn you, Shabby.
Dead.
But I was trying to come over your.
The next round will be
rift.
yours. Sure.
Damn, yeah, at that range, shotguns are just strong enough to kill you regardless.
Gentle.
lot of-
Teams are even.
No
Yeah, I was about to
good
say, that's a
battle.
lot of damage for no one dying.
Yeah. You must have nearly killed like all of them.
Oh, they're definitely gonna tether this.
That grenade. There's 2 in the middle, on the right side.
Is it 5 rounds, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
And to watch where they hold on your left.
Thank you.
1 minute left, my friend. Only one enemy
There's a
is
tether
left.
there.
On it. He's nearly dead. He's nearly dead.
Guardian down.
Oh, he's so weak. Yes.
Master.
A11,
play.
excellent move getting your feet
I
on
will
this. I
gather
didn't realize
the
how
children.
close to
They
capping
love
they
to
were.
watch you
Yeah,
win.
that's why I supered and ran in.
Yeah, when you ran in, I saw what was at, and your feet just got on it in time, and I went to back you up. I was like, shit, we almost lost that way.
Both have supers, so just
They
don't
do.
pop them at the same time. But I think we need to pop supers and kill these
Yeah,
guys.
definitely win this
I'm just going
first.
to the right. And another to the right. 2 on gone to the right.
Only one enemy
Nice.
is left.
Just the guy at the back. And he hasn't got a super. He's gone round to the left. He's going round to the bottom. Coming to you, Chaos. Pop super if you need to.
Yeah, just super him.
Nice.
Yeah!
The match is yours. Celebrate.
Let's
I will
go.
join you. If something comes for our city, it will see you at the gates and know to turn back.
Right. I will be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. Let's go to
Just
work.
going to get
then.
myself some more water.
All good, all good. Oh, I forgot. I got new controverse hold. How many of these do I have? Do I need a new one?
I don't know. Do ye?
These are one of those Warlock exotics where every time I play Warlock, is like, why aren't you using it? And I'm like, I don't remember what it is.
It was quite handy, especially when we had oppressive grenades.
Oh, I
You
should
could, like,
imagine that.
Always pop oppressive darkness stuff.
I will
on
actually keep
bosses.
this.
And with that, and the grenade that stays, like the
Solar
circle
grenade.
of void damage.
Oh!
Yeah. You'd always get your super back, like, always.
This will be my 3rd pair now. So I'll have a stasis, arc, and void pair. I'll need one more to
Like-
have a solar.
A shader made for your channel. It's great.
Yes, I use the same shader on literally everything until a better shader closer to what I like comes out. So I use silver tactical on everything.
It is lovely.
It actually varies things up pretty nicely too, because it doesn't look the same on everything. Like in my Warlock, I have color on my robes, but on my Titan, I'm like fully silver, so it's weird. I'll put my sun bracers. No. I'll put the controversy away. Put the controversy away.
No controversy allowed here.
Right. I still need 2 more pulse kills. And 5 GL kills. We're at 3 wins on the passage, people.
A jigsaw. Nah.
Oh, I haven't said what will happen. I've just said what has happened. Oh,
Alright,
that's
sorry
right. I
about that,
didn't
I'm
look
back.
at the store. You're good. You're good.
Yay.
What's this one look like again?
A11, you need to do the Fanatic Nightfall, don't you? Again.
Yes, I need to do the Corrupted again as well.
I'm just thinking because Fanatic's next week. We could
Yeah,
spend
so I got to
time
do Hollowed
again.
Lair, Lake of Shadows, Exodus
Yeah.
Crash, and Corrupted. So I basically only need to do the next 4 weeks.
Because
Huge.
I might not be able to help you with the week after, but I can definitely help you with the
Okay.
Corrupted? Sorry, Fanatic
Hollowed Lair.
again.
Cool. That is okay.
Just blowing my bright
I mean,
dust. Okay.
I think from the 7th of December. Is it 7th of December? Whenever the anniversary event is, that's when all the nightfalls become available.
True.
So
That's
we
fine.
can always
We've
do
got
them after
time,
that.
Definitely. Burden your time.
I still gotta do a hallowed lair after reset to get my gilded done.
Yeah, you're smashing those out, by the way. You've already got Deadeye, Dredgen, and Unbroken.
Oh, it's a great feeling
Gilded.
because
Yeah, it's
it'll make it so
fun.
much easier to play other stuff with all
I
that.
Just
checked
wish
off.
I could get Unbroken itself. I don't even need to bother with gilding it. Like, even getting to that point like 3 times is just not
It's-
happening. For me.
Once you get it
I
though,
can tell you.
I mean, you might be different, but like when I started, I'm like, this sucks. And after I got Unbroken, I'm like, I think I like survival now. Like, I just changed.
I used to play survival tons, and then I got dropped for someone who was better. And I just, like, ever since then, I'm just like, don't really
You're
feel
better,
it
Chaos.
anymore.
They
Better
made a
than you?
mistake.
Pff,
Better than me.
Welcome.
outrage.
to the
I don't believe it.
trials
It must be
of
superhuman.
Impossible.
They are.
It must be a
100%.
genetically modified being.
So ever since
Programmed to
then, I'm
play
just like,
survival.
I don't really like survival. And then actually playing survival is always a pain.
Oh, goodness. Withy, Mytho, and Yuri.
Oh, look at Jotun.
A Solar Warlock and
Jotun.
2 Stasis Hunters.
Get
Yep.
a ornament on that Jotun, sir. I'll even
See-
lend you one of mine. I have 3.
I love Jotun, you know that? I just don't like any ornaments for it so far.
I like the opulence one because it looks ridiculous. It's just a block of gold and
Bring your way
gems.
to bear, Guardian.
Like I can
I
see
tried the
why
Join
Callus
the
would love it.
opposition.
Wasn't there one that was
Yes.
quite nice? I swear there was one that was quite nice.
It's probably not this one.
I tried the Dreaming City looking one, and
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
what killed it for me was how
Oh.
it looked in first person. And I was like, oh, I don't like this. Also,
Only
GG on
one
getting a
enemy
kill.
is left.
GG on getting 2 kills. GG on getting 3 kills.
Ah, he pinched my
The
kill with
enemy
his
team has
grenades.
fallen. You shook them.
Wait, was it your grenade or was it your? Maybe it was your little thing.
The opposing team is trailing.
That's 16 damage still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep, I stole.
At least it still gives me 3 for some reason. Alright, if they just sit down that lane.
assists now, so.
Okay, they're definitely all on the right.
Ow. Oh my goodness, I hit myself with my own Jotun. I'm trash!
One is very weak. Nice.
Guardian
Yep.
down.
One's weak on me.
Where are they?
1 minute left, my friend.
Nice,
Only one
gentle.
enemy is
They're around the
left.
cap point.
I
I'm
don't
going
know
for the
where
res.
everyone is. Yep.
Your
Just
ally
get the
They
cap.
might be
Go
withdrawn,
for the
maybe.
cap. The other person doesn't understand the mode.
I think they may
Well,
not
they're
be. Oh, they
AFK
are.
for a second then.
Opponents
Ah,
crushed.
yeah, they were.
Do it again.
Guardian down.
Jotun to me. Feels bad,
Yeah,
man.
Got the
gonna
trials
res
robes.
ya.
Let us see what you can do with a lead like
You got
this.
trials robes?
I did.
No.
Nice.
I'm happy I had the ghost mod on that boosts recovery on armor drops too.
Oh, you could have said that was a thing. I'd pop that on. Look, I only know of enhanced resource detection, okay?
I've noticed, but that's okay. That makes
Gentle,
you
don't go
you.
right. There is a wither horde above
Yep,
you.
and there's one in front of me.
Yes.
I'm behind them.
Only one enemy is left. 1 minute left, my friend.
Hey, my arc souls
Nice.
got them.
We're just better.
My arc
Hi,
souls
guys.
that you put down killed the enemy that was rushing you.
This is a
I'll take
these
it.
are 3 solo queues, by the way. If you're wondering why at 3
I-
wins on
I
the
did
card, it's going
wonder.
this way. Heavy's up.
Uh,
Boy, and
heavy?
the flag's at the opposite end. This is gonna split us.
I'll keep an eye on this.
We need to push that heavy. They are
There's
going
no
for
one
the
around
flag.
heavy.
Yeah,
You go
they've gone
heavy.
for
I'm gonna
back.
go. I'm gonna go round.
It'll be good.
One down.
I'm going back to our
Only
spawn.
one
I got
enemy
one of
is
them,
left.
but we traded, unfortunately.
That's
We'll probably
fine.
get that res.
I'm behind him. I'm behind him. No, I'm behind
Grab
him.
it.
Oh, nice.
Opponents crushed. Do it again.
Hello.
They're not protecting their
Hello.
flank. I've managed to go around every time.
They're They're honestly just not doing
They are
anything.
getting tired. Finish them.
I mean,
Sad.
Do you think
let's
they've
just
just
say
given
what
up
it
when they
is.
saw it was the 3 stack?
Maybe they're trying for the coming back from 4-0 down.
Of course.
I had some players do that with me the other day. Huge.
Only one
For the
enemy is
horde.
left.
These pro strats.
They might go for that res, question mark?
You would think.
I don't know whether they're there.
1 minute
No.
left, my friend.
Well, he might be. He might be crouched around the corner, but let's just catch the corner.
Might be flashing.
Nice.
I
Well played.
think they gave up.
The match is yours.
Gentle, use your super quick.
I will join.
Okay. Where are they? I'm off.
Get them!
Osiris has seen something in humanity's future. A great threat.
What did I get for my trials thing then? I got a pulse rifle?
Let's go. A 9.0 efficiency.
That was it.
Oh goodness.
Nice.
Oh, I'm a
Oh
loot.
my
Oh.
goodness.
The only
Oh,
death
God.
I had was from the guy that killed me after we'd won the round.
Over 1k
man.
damage though. Hell yeah.
I had a flawless trials.
Well,
At least
I
Gentle
hope
got
we're
it.
all having fun because I have a feeling our fun's about to hit a wall.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
It was fun whilst it lasted, guys.
I like, we are
GG.
going at top speed towards a wall. I know it's coming. I've already shut my eyes
gonna
and
hit that
braced for
wall hard.
impact.
Good
Why
thing
did
I'm
it
tight.
give me a ghost shot?
Oh, I just got a triple tap Vorpal weapon reads regret. Let's go.
Is it a random drop from trials?
That sounds right.
So I'll put it on and you can have a look.
Does
It's,
it
it's like a
look sexy?
scarab beetle, you know?
Oh hell
Its
yeah!
wings forward.
Oh,
Sorry,
wow.
just this ornament with my shader makes me look like a mad scientist.
It
Oh,
does.
especially with that helmet. Hell yeah!
Nice lab coat.
Oh, that's the
That's
best.
amazing.
That's actually
If you
the
go to your
best.
collections, you'll be able to see how you get the shell to drop.
True.
I'll
Yes.
have a look at that in a second.
Trials of Osiris.
I mean, I'll do that right now, you know?
Yeah, do it right now. I'll do it for you.
100%.
It's not loading, guys.
No. It is my bounty page.
What season's it from? What season's it from? Quick. Less.
Season of Keitel's thing. Chosen. There we go.
I don't know.
This
It doesn't
is a
actually tell me.
stack.
Oh, that's a
Celestial shell, that's what it's
Warcliffe.
called.
All right, we
Okay,
stick
yeah,
together,
I believe in
fine.
you, Guardian. A heart.
Apart
and I
from
mean
when they used
emotionally
the
stick
tether.
together.
2 spectral blades? Oh no.
Interesting. They're all just going to go invis, aren't they?
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Here they come.
Guardian down.
Ooh.
I can't see.
Behind you,
Only
Gentle?
one ally is left. In damage.
I'm getting team shot.
You lost this round.
This is going to be
Not
hard.
bad.
300.
That was so many void grenades.
Yeah, it's more the invis that's going to be the issue.
Yep, just we have
Come
to
on,
use
guys.
radar.
Only half is done. You.
All right,
That.
so our normal spots just may not work here. We'll adapt. We'll figure them out. Yep, they're already coming around the
Here
outside.
we're
Here the
going
invis
in
is
this,
popping.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. And he's half health.
Guardian,
Oh,
you alone.
no.
Be brave.
Well,
Your opponent took the round. Take the next.
Do you know what? I prefer this meta to the shatter dive, so fair play to them.
True.
You are
Yeah.
behind, but you can still
They're not all
win.
Shatter Dive
my bad.
hunters.
Sorry, guys.
all good, all good.
And there's one of these.
Just trying to figure out like spots to locate myself to harm
Pull back
them.
if need be.
Guardian
I'm
down.
dead.
1 minute left, my friend.
Coming down to your right.
You
Guardian
are
down.
the
Oh, I
one.
didn't even have time to
Make them
fire
run.
that up. Oh.
Only
Oh,
one
my God,
ally
man,
is
enough
left.
you to die.
It is their hand.
Where are you? Oh,
Oh, he slid right
This
under
round
you.
is theirs. You can win the next.
Oh,
and he's
goodness.
emoted on me. Nice.
I mean, this looks like a team that would be kind of sweaty,
Your opponent
emoty
weak.
little
Can come back
tryouts.
from this.
So, just saying.
They haven't done the emote part though. They're not
They did.
making me mad. They're just
emoted
kicking
on
my
it.
Yeah, they
ass.
just emoted on me just now.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh. Damn the ingredients
Only
range.
one
Oh!
Killing
their
him.
hands now.
We almost
You
had our
lost.
first kill.
Does not matter. Win the next.
It was literally about to die.
Gentle.
Wow, I did 8 damage. I don't even know how I do damage that low.
Match point.
Was that a singular bullet from the pulse? I don't know.
Oh dear. Just rush them.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, that's right.
Only one.
Hey, we have a kill! One
No, it's
alive.
okay.
My radar
Are you
says
kidding
2
me?
things.
on
That's a
me.
grenade.
He's on
That's a
me.
grenade.
It's going into me.
Minute left, my friend.
Yep, he's running to the side. I'm available. Alright.
Good. All ghosts remain.
I'm just going to rush them.
Okay.
In what way,
Come
Rumble?
back and let's do it again.
They're
Yeah.
not. It's almost like they can't adapt to their own strat.
Yep, no, I'm
I'm
down
not
for that.
shotgun for that, but I can certainly give it a go.
I
One of
will,
them's using fusion.
I will fire the puddle.
Yeah, but theirs fires a lot quicker than mine does.
No, I agree though. The rushing them is working better. Ooh, behind us. Fuck.
Only one
Oh.
ally is left. It is in their Next
Please
time,
die.
my friend.
Please die in your
Next
spectral
time.
blades. Please die. Yes! Take that!
Failure is our greatest
Did it? There's to
teacher.
sprinkle some seasoning.
When
See?
I was
They like to
young,
emote.
a
They do
guardian
like to emote.
convinced me to keep trying.
But they also like to die in their spectral blades from
Never
fire.
Wow, those two had 9 efficiencies. That's
Mm.
crazy.
We push on. No reset.
No.
Definitely.
Lure
Definition of
mercy,
a
but we're at
roll.
4 here. Destiny on disk is stored in a property zip that are tiny, but some of the files are too.
I read that as disc, as in like D-I-S-C first, and I was like, who plays Destiny off a disc?
I do.
Yeah, but it's not off the disc, is it?
Not anymore. After so many expansions and DLCs, this happened with D1 too. It doesn't need my disc anymore. It becomes digital.
Yeah.
I noticed that in D1, after Taken King, I was booting it up and I was like, wait a minute, I don't have the right disc in. I was like, did the game become a digital
Yeah.
copy? Yeah, same thing happened with D2 after Forsaken. It just became a digital copy.
I mean, definitely now as well, because all the OG content's gone.
Right, so there's stuff on my disc that's inaccessible, so it's just the way things go.
Maybe one day in the far, far future you'll be able to play it like it used to be on there. None of the patches
no.
and updates.
Just cut myself from the internet and just pop the disc in and be like, the original.
Try.
Wait, would that work?
Osiris.
No.
I don't think so.
In the
You
far,
don't
far
need
future, we're
gold, but
talking,
you need
Wolfie.
internet.
This man, his generations will have the OG, like, one disc copy of Destiny left.
Mr. Flame, Mr. Clip Up.
I totally did not see what they were rocking, sorry.
It's all strange.
Pulse.
It's not normal. There are also 3 solo queues.
Stay together.
This is not a 3
One of
stack.
them's got last word, I think.
Guard each other and aim.
One of them
true.
does have last word.
Yeah, okay.
One is also using
I
shares.
can beat you there, Rumbly. I have none of that.
One of them's got a sniper.
Just saying.
That was a good grenade. You're
Just reflex.
suppressed.
Sing.
Suppressed. He's going around to the right.
He missed his shot on me. What? I'm literally stood there like a lemon for 5 minutes, and he still missed. It's beautiful.
1 minute left, my friend.
I
Oh, he's one shot.
trash.
Nice.
Only one
Oh,
enemy
Jesus.
is left.
He's down here. Getting the res.
Guardian
Oh
down.
no.
I'm getting the cap.
Watch
Get out
him.
of here.
Yeah.
You have flattened your enemy.
Are you sure they're all
Very
solos?
good.
Because one of them's called Mr. Something and the other one's called Mr. Something else.
Yes, they are all solos. Yes, I do see what you're saying, but it's
You
not
lead.
done in the
Your
same
opponents
way.
follow.
But we
This
are
is
fighting
the
two
way it
misters.
should be.
Wow. Interesting.
Oh, I don't have rope. I apologize.
Right, they've all pushed that way, so I'm going to see if I can get behind. If I die, I'm sorry.
Ooh, I
Only
took a
one
snipe
enemy
to
is
the
left.
body.
One left on my body.
Okay.
Just cap zone, He's going to get the
1 minute
res though,
left,
but that's
my
fine. Oh, nice,
He
never mind.
is not.
I was trying to
We're
beat
gonna
them
get
to
the
that res.
res.
I didn't want them to have it.
Guys.
Ah, your
There
ally
we
is
go.
back in the fight.
I do too, Rumbly.
You're in the lead. Let your opponents chase you all they want.
He hit the wall.
You love to see it. Rookie Jotun user at work.
One enemy is left.
Oh, feels bad. The sniper, watch out.
Guardian down.
Oh, you. I could
I
have
didn't do
killed
anything. I didn't do
him
anything.
too. We would have
It was-
traded.
It was Gentle's ghost thing.
Gentle.
I
What
don't know
did
what
you
that
ghost
Oh,
doing?
victory done. Nothing.
Why
Why
is it
did you
attached
give
to
it
my
arc
face?
abilities?
It is set to aggression.
Aggression mode activated. Right. He's running that way.
I've bladed a heavy.
Only one enemy is left.
Nice. Let's go. That's huge.
You will make a show of this.
I like how that
You
generated.
did.
Why did that
Surround
generate a
is yours.
sunspot
Go
for me?
fight.
What did? Jotun?
Jotun. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Yeah.
If you
Like
get
an area of
explosive solar kills, it'll make a
They are
sunspot,
getting
and that's what
tired.
Jotun is.
Finish them.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So it actually pairs wonderfully together, what you got going on.
Why can't we just get games like this all the time?
Dude, I feel
is
that
trials.
wholeheartedly.
I think that guy gave up.
I feel that.
He just stood there and let me shoot him.
Feel that.
Ooh, Chaos, you nearly pushed me straight into the sniper shot. Oh!
I mean, that guy's not a great sniper.
Coming from the heavy side. Coming from the heavy side. He's behind us. He has
Yeah.
a shotgun.
1
Yeah.
I'm
minute
scared.
left, my friend.
It's alright, I'm here.
Only one enemy
dead.
is left.
They're getting res? Question mark?
No, he's
Hey,
dead.
man.
And this is the game. Very good.
Look at him
Go,
dance.
go. Oh, just as it
I
ended.
will send your opponents to Shax's crucible to train more. Perhaps they will fare better in his little baby.
Oh boy!
Oh, goodness. This thing called Shax's Crucible, the little baby arena.
Nah.
Alright. We keep rolling. Let's go.
Take those trial stats.
Mm-hmm. God, Trials is just so much better this season.
Yeah, it's actually playable.
Even without the flawless pull on for us right now, like, this is just better.
Yeah.
Used to be so. Ah,
That's just good. That's because more people are playing it now, aren't they?
yes.
Yes. Well,
I
because
guess-
it's more approachable for everyone to do everything.
Yeah. And since they made it so you have to pay for the stuff, you don't just get it free as well. That's helped.
Yes.
Why do I have to unlock my phone to see how much battery life has in it?
That's annoying.
This is slightly annoying. Yeah, it updated recently, and since then, I now have to unlock it instead of just viewing it from the lock screen. Like, why?
You have to do that too,
There's
Rumbly?
more steps.
Yeah, that's hella annoying. I don't want. I wouldn't want to live that way.
Not even his lives.
Oh, sometimes I wonder that as well.
Trials of Osiris.
It's a 2-stack and a solo queue.
Okay. Dead man's. Oh no.
That will be an annoying
Sniper
loadout to fight.
Vex.
That will be annoying to fight.
Last word of null composure.
Interesting. Okay. He's got set him with Saint 14, so he's going to try and bubble the zone.
He's gonna try and headbutt you.
If he does that, hopefully I have my super and I'll just go in it and pop.
Yeah.
I believe in you, Guardian.
Mine
Does that
works
get-
against
get his
that
overshield
too, by the way.
Die.
It will zap the overshield as well, will it? It might be funny if we can team shot
I
the
would
sniper.
think it would do it.
One's coming round. Question mark. Yep. Oh, he's. How did he just get his health back? What? I'm dead.
Is it a hunter?
Oh yeah. He's got worm husk. Yeah.
Yep, that'll do it.
He's grenaded trying to pull an watch out.
It
Guardian
is
down.
just you now.
Wait, what?
Fight
Oh,
until
you
you
killed
have
him grenades.
nothing
That
left.
right.
Your ally is back in the
Behind
fight.
you is a.
Your ally
Captain?
is back
Yeah,
in
they're
the
going
fight.
for the zone.
Only
Down.
one
the
enemy
hell?
is left.
Oh, I don't have any special ammo.
Yo!
Forgot about the when you spawn, you don't get any special ammo.
I forgot
Yes.
about that
I was
too.
trying to freaking shotgun the guy.
That's why I panic punched.
So glad I
Huge, though.
missed my shield bash and ended up behind cover.
Turn this lead into a
Actually huge though that we pulled
nothing
that.
can stop.
Oh, I do not have Rift. Thank God they can't hit the snipe.
Go on, coming behind.
Yep. 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 Ooh, A11, get out of there.
Got him. I'm out of shotgun ammo though, so you
Only
need
one
special.
enemy is left. 1 minute
One
left.
left,
my
he's.
Guardian down.
On me. But we
Nice.
Yes,
Killed him.
chaos!
friend. Opponent's crushed.
I'm liking you,
Do it
I'm not gonna
again.
lie. I see why you like this thing.
It's great, and everyone just gets mad at it without giving it a chance.
So they get mad because it's good.
This is your fight now.
They're like, oh, that's hideous. I'll never touch it. It's like, you don't know what's good in life. Give it a shot.
No, I get mad at it because I just die to
Oh,
it far too much.
Devin.
That's okay.
I'll
That's okay.
hold them up.
He's invis in the middle.
Oh, sorry.
Your ally is
Oh,
back
I
in
just
the
got
fight.
farmed.
Guardian down.
Yeah, push you.
You are the last.
Okay, that grenade
Behind you,
was a
Gentle,
bit
behind you.
too much
1
there,
minute
but
left, my friend.
Both behind you.
Oh,
Oh, unlucky.
what just shoved me
Well
so
played.
hard to
Round
the
is
right?
theirs, but you can win
I
this.
got sniped.
Oh, that's beautiful, Rumbly.
Your team leads. I expected nothing less.
Okay,
Don't get
playing with the
sniped.
lead. Ooh, heavy round.
go. Yeah, I'm going right side.
They aren't pushing it per se. I've bladed it.
Sniper is very nearly dead. Got two on me, you should be clearing the mid.
Guardian down.
Vex Mythoclast like
One
one-shot
ally is
me.
left. It is in their
What the hell was that?
He may have had it in linear mode. His linear mode's activated.
Damn it.
This round is theirs, but you can win
Okay.
the next.
Okay.
I don't understand that weapon. I mean, I've never really used it, so I've never used it.
This
So.
tie cannot continue.
It's really
You
good.
are there. Fight.
I know, because everyone practically uses it in PvP now.
Oh, it's so good. Rift is out.
Guardian down.
Oh, you kidding me?
Only one enemy is left.
Nice.
Alright, let's go.
Huge.
Opponents
Okay.
have been put in their place. Good job.
Okay.
I'm.
You leave.
Thanks.
Your
Look.
opponent's
I'm not coming
wall.
good against
This is
it.
the way it should be.
Oh, they got
They have a tether
tether.
at the ready.
Are they going to use that, or are they going to use that when they want to?
I've been hit by a sniper, but I'm alive.
Two of them now. One's going around again, I think. Yeah, one coming around.
Okay, now I got clapped by that ISO.
Just those two. Tether, watch out.
Back in the fight.
Tether's on you guys.
Yep, we feel it.
Yep.
1 minute left, my friend.
They're capping. How far does that tether reach, though? Not gonna lie.
Only
Too far.
one enemy is left.
Super.
Don't need it.
Ooh.
Chaos, can you get to me?
You are back in the fight.
Nice,
Shoot
that's
my
fine,
res.
that's fine. He's on that res there. Go on. Nice. Come on.
Oh, and our super
And
two.
now we have two supers.
Oh, let's go.
So I wasn't going to waste a super on one guy.
Sorry, I was
Last
just
one
so
I did not
panicking.
even know where he was. Was he the tether hunter then? this, or was he just
yes.
crouching?
Yes, he
Right.
was. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, Wolfie! Be free!
Guardian down.
Oh, I got sniped, but I've hit two. We'll hit one.
Oh,
Where did they get
They're
hit?
gonna
I
be.
see.
He's gonna. They might res.
Nope, no, no, no.
Oh, huge, huge.
Only one enemy is left. Your ally is back in the fight.
I'm gonna go stand on
left,
zone.
my friend.
he's going.
He's on me.
To the zone, yeah.
He's dead. He's dead. Oh, sorry,
The
Jen.
match is yours.
No, it's fine. As long as
Celebrate.
they died. We needed to win. That's all that matters. Oh.
If something comes for our city,
Ugh.
it will see you at the gates and know to turn back.
Oh, snap.
Don't say it. We all see it. We
Don't
don't
say
need
it.
to say it.
Don't jinx
Oh,
Well,
it.
we all see it. We don't
Snap.
need to say it.
We do not take a note of such
All-
matters.
All we
Mr.
do
Wolfie.
is we load up
Wait,
the
what are you
next
guys talking
one.
about? I was talking
we
about
just
my
play.
10 eliminations and
We
my
just-
3k
I
damage.
mean, yeah,
Come
you
on.
straight slaying, man.
True.
What,
That's
what
a lot
else
of
is? What
damage.
else should I have noticed?
Nothing at all. Stop
Excellent.
noticing
But I
things.
have 44k points. Yay!
Hell yeah.
Gonna use it to highlight my message, and I'm gonna say.
What are we talking about?
Talking about my mad damage. That's what we're talking about.
Fish.
Fish.
I wasted that points that I just got immediately. It's like, here, have some points for watching.
I
Gentle's
could waste
stream.
my points for a private match with Gentle.
You could.
Eesh. F.
Does that mean I get to 1v1 you?
Yes. Yeah, it's however
Oh.
you want the private match to be. That's actually what it's been used for more often than not, is 1v1s.
Oh man.
Can I stipulate what you use and what I use?
Yes, you can. You
So
literally
you can
the whole
only
thing,
have
and
to
I'm
use,
just a
you
puppet.
can use melee only, and I can use
If
whatever
that-
I want.
Yeah. If that's what you want. You best believe I'll be my Titan, though. And when you get hit with the middle tree solar hammer, I'll be like, what? It's a melee.
Wait, is that a one hit in PvP now?
I think you need
no.
to boost Roaring Flames, which would be
Yeah.
Okay.
incredibly hard in a 1v1 unless I do weird shit.
Trials of Osiris.
Just completely farm A11 spawn point. Fire grenade, get roaring flames, hammer.
I would waste all my points on the community challenge, but you can only put in 2k per stream, and
Overlord.
I've already done it today.
Right. Alright, a
Vex,
Wither Horde,
shotgun,
a Vex,
what's rifle?
Messenger
We got this.
Shader is.
Yeah,
It's 3
those are-
solo queues, so they might not be coordinated.
Let's absolutely sweat this.
Yes.
Just do our thing. We're jamming.
Do our thing. Yes, fire with
The other
Witherhorde. Yes,
team will
fire Witherhorde
cry.
down the center lane.
As always.
No one there? Question mark?
You going left side?
Yep, going around the left. Oh no, no. Yep, they're in mid. One's at the back,
One's dead.
but I think the other two at the back.
No,
Did you
just
kill
on
one?
spawn. Yeah, one's dead.
1 minute left.
Oh, I see the body.
Okay.
It's by the cap point. Cool. They put a Withy on the cap point?
Only
Nice.
one enemy
Only
is
one
left.
left. I've gone round the side.
Oh, I thought you meant you put with a horde on the capture.
No,
point.
no. Oh, you literally ran into
Team
it.
is full. Took them.
I
thought
thought
said
you
that
put
too.
it down,
I
and
thought
I
you
was
said that
caught
as
in the
well.
animation of putting my
Yeah.
freaking wall
I
up.
thought
No.
you said you had put one down.
Clarifying it right now, I will only ever call out enemy wither hordes. I will not be
Great.
telling you where my own
Okay,
are.
good.
Okay.
By the
Good
time I realised I
clarification.
was already stuck in the animation.
Enemy with horde. Gentle move.
I see it, I see it. I see it.
Only one enemy is left.
They're going for the res. He's dead.
Surround is yours. Good fight.
Late in the card, what for that rule to be established? I agree, but at least we've established.
You're
3
in the lead.
damage!
Let your opponent
What does
catch
3
you all they want.
damage?
To be fair, you spent most of your time in that round standing in an enemy with a horde. So.
I think that 3 damage was 3 with a horde shots to gentle.
I just don't understand what does damage that low.
I'm thinking about it now. Might be
To the
going
right.
They're going down
Someone's
the
trying to
One's coming
flank.
to the right. One's coming to the right.
They're backing off. To the left, to the left, to the left.
Only one
Got him.
enemy
Got him.
is
Got him.
left.
Got him.
Guardian down.
Oh, I
Minute left, my
missed.
friend.
No,
That's
A11
enemy
don't
with a
stand there.
Yeah, yeah. I saw it. I saw it. I'm capping.
I'm grabbing
I was
res.
going for your special ammo. That's what I was trying to get out of my shotgun. He's on me. I played him! I played him!
I love
Arxel, yes, Rumley.
I danced around my wall.
Oh,
Because that thing ain't completely flat. I like it.
Keep
Yeah.
this
Still
up.
got a bit of cover,
I
even if it's
played the
sideways. You did.
Right,
Heavy
let's
round.
get heavy.
Yeah, go-
we just
go
get
heavy,
I'll
go heavy, go
check
heavy.
on capture point.
I'm my whole mid.
Okay, they're here.
Yeah, you've got clear heavy. I'm gonna go round.
got it.
Wonderful.
Chaos, just stay alive. We're flanking. One down.
Guardian down.
Only one enemy is left.
Oh no!
Oh, one.
You are all that's left.
No.
Nice.
Your fight.
Heavy one that round.
That was
Huge,
you.
huge, huge,
All
huge.
yours.
Wait,
This
how'd the other guy
round
die?
is
Did you
yours.
kill one, Chaos?
You're
Oh.
alive after the
sweet.
fight.
Rumbley
We
figured it
traded.
out. My Arxel does
Oh, I
3
missed that.
damage.
I missed it too. I was already flying through the air. But so was my yoking shot.
I'm gonna reject that in Trials Rumble. You kidding me?
Oh yeah. Yeah, gentlemen, how do you
mid-
feel like throwing this game?
I will.
Oh, on me, on me.
Yep. I'm working my way around.
Gently, he's coming around. He's coming to you. He's on you. He's on my body. He's on my body.
Okay.
Going around to Chaos.
Only one ally is left. It is in their hands.
Another one on you. Yeah, unlucky. That's fine.
With a horde.
This round
Gives us
is
a chance to
theirs,
get some supers.
but you can win the next.
True.
That was just my. I should have switched to shotgun on that guy.
That's okay.
Here we go. Win this,
let him
and you
side
have
on me.
won it all.
He had moves that Chaos would be proud of.
Okay.
That's
Cap
fair.
points there. One's dead.
Guardian down.
Oh, what?
Only one enemy is
Thank
left.
you.
Oh yes, go.
Grabbing res.
Your ally is
They're
back
at
in
the far
fight.
end looking at the cap point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 minute left, my friend.
You got the cap?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on it.
The match
Let's
is
go.
yours.
Oh my god!
We did it!
we went flawless!
Nothing can
That's
stop.
insane!
When the darkness comes, you will shoot its point right out
Thank
of
you,
the
Rumbly.
sky. Ha!
I wasn't expecting us to do that so soon.
Cool.
Gentle use B for crouch.
Okay.
If that's the default, yes. I honestly can't remember at the moment. Oh, what the fuck?
Lovely.
Let's go.
Oh my. So, Lighthouse, yeah?
Yeah.
That, wow. That was not my expectation for today, but
Yes.
now I'm really
was
happy
thinking
there's
this
no
was gonna
flawless
kick
pool
our
because I'm
butts.
continuing this today, and my
Yeah,
life
I
would have
was
been
gonna
hell
say.
after this. Pros use R1 to crouch? That sounds
So you can
weird.
easily spam it when people are shooting at you.
Yeah.
Oh. But yes, that body of evidence is why I will primarily use Witherhood over Yodi now.
Yeah, that's fair.
R3.
Definitely.
That's my finisher button.
Mine's the controller button in the middle that takes you back to the start menu for the console.
Oh. And that works, yes? Or is that a different kind of finisher?
I then cut out of the game.
I have finished the game.
I'm finished.
Exactly.
I get you, Ghost. I get you. Well, this is crazy. This is great that I got to do this with you guys. Like,
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah,
like teaming with people who are
Always happy to
sweaty
play
outside
with
the
you.
clan.
because it's always like unfortunate timings when you are free to play.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yes. We are glorious.
Now do it again. I mean, you might as well try.
Black screen. To wait for my PS4 to catch up, probably. And my internet, of course. Let's not forget that too.
Do not reset your passage after this, by the way, because isn't it a thing? If you're flawless and you go and you just win again, you can get like the adept thing again.
I don't know.
Does that not give you option to? Doesn't that take away your option to hand it into the saint?
True. We can go hit Saint first, and if you're out of currency, then you have nothing to lose. So we can do that first.
True.
Because once you're out of currency, you can only get more if you play again, which would then put it at risk anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I understand, but yes.
Welcome to the lighthouse, guys.
Give me the stuff!
This place is for fire teams
Yeah,
that
the
show
shinies.
skill, decisiveness, and
Oh.
command. The best.
That's my last
Oh, it's
step
Reader's
mod,
Regret
I
again,
think.
okay.
That means you. Congratulations. Your victory bear rewards. Go. Take
That's
them.
a true question.
gold.
Can I stand
You
inside
will
Saint?
good
No, I
luck.
can't. Ah.
Find your way to the
Fair
top.
enough.
And soon, I will see you here again and again. Those you have triumphed over will look to your example